Hello, math students. I had a GED student message me on Facebook, on the Facebook page, who was struggling with converting converting improper fractions, I should say, to mixed numbers. So these are improper fractions. And what do I mean by improper fractions? I mean that the numerator, the top of the fraction, is larger than the denominator, the bottom of the fraction. And you might be like, why do I care? Why does it even matter? Well, it matters when the numerator is larger than the denominator, because what that means is that this fraction is greater than 1. There's a fractional piece, but there's also whole numbers within it. And so since it is greater than 1, we can rewrite this as a mixed number. We can write it as how many wholes we have, and then how many pieces left over. And the pieces and parts will be in fraction form, and the wholes would be as a whole number. Okay, so how do you do that? How do you do that? It's one thing to say it can be done. It's a whole other thing to say, how do you do it? Well, the key is to know what a fraction bar means. A fraction bar actually literally means one of our mathematical operations. Which mathematical operation is that? It's divided by. So if I say 19/4, that's one way to think about this. But another way to think about this is literally 19 divided by 4. So what I'm saying here is how many 4s are there in 19? Now you can use long division if you want to. How many times does 4 go into 19? I don't know that it's super helpful in this case, but since a lot of students use it, since it's a small number, but since a lot of students use it, I'll use it too. But how many times does 4 go into 19? Well, let's think about it. Let's start counting by 4s. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, 20 is too much. I can't do 20, but I could do this. So how many 4s was that? Well, let's count. I counted by 4s once, twice, 3, 4 times. 4 times. So there's 4 4s in 19. There's 4 4s inside of 19. 4 groups of 4 inside of 19 things. But that being said, I didn't use up the whole 19, did I? 4 4s is only 16. Let's take out the 16 we used up. Using 4 4s is using 16, so I'm going to take that out. So 19 minus 16 leaves me with 3, a remainder of 3. There's 3 things left over. So how does this translate now into a fraction or a mixed number? Well, this, your answer, that's your whole number. We went in 4 whole times. And this, my remainder, this is the number that's going to remain in the fraction. These are the remaining pieces. I have 3 pieces left over. And you might say, pieces of what size? Well, of fourths. I had fourths. I still have fourths. I have 3 fourths left over. So I have 4 whole things and 3 fourths. Now, you can do it mathematically with division, or we could even do it as a picture. If I have 19 fourths, okay, there's 4 fourths, 8 fourths, 12 fourths, 16 fourths, but now, so let's see, 1, 2, 3 fourths, 5, 6, 7, 8 fourths, 9, 10, 11, 12 fourths, 13, 14, 15, 16 fourths, 17, 18, 19 fourths. I can see that's how many whole things. 1, 2, 3, 4 whole things, 4 whole things, and 1, 2, 3 fourths. All right, nice. Now, I'm not going to draw a picture every time, guys, so now we're just going to use division because I'm way too lazy. Okay, so let's look at the next example. It says 25 over 3. So I'm basically asking how many thirds. Okay, let me say that again. Sorry, 25 over 3. So I'm basically asking what is 25 divided by 3? Okay, so 25 divided by 3, or 3 into 25. Well, how many times does 3 go into 25? If you know your times tables, it's 8 times. Okay, but even if you don't know your times tables, you can count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And I can see that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Okay, but 3/8 is not 25. It's a little less than 25. It's 24. So I'm going to subtract out that 24 to see how much I have remaining. 25 to take away 24 is just 1. So this is 8 and 1/3. 8 whole things, and 1 piece left over of the size third. Awesome. If you have any questions about this or any other GED math skill, be sure to drop it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer it.